Okay, it's Monday. This is day before Halloween, and I'm gonna try this again. I tried to record this review Saturday night, and my phone just said camera not working, and I just said screw it, and I just gave up. And I was gonna do it yesterday, and then I didn't feel like it, so let's get this out today. I'm gonna review. I wrote some notes. Someone's Knocking at the Door from 2009, written and directed by Chad Farron, guy who did Unspeakable, and now I've reviewed his Attack in LA. Because at least his movies are kind of dependable. Like you know what you're getting into. So, because I'm just really disillusioned with like trying to find something new. Anyway, someone's knocking at the door. It starts out with a guy shooting up in his room, and there's a knock at the door, and he opens it, and there's a naked girl, and she says she wants to have sex with him, and like she just walks in, and they start doing it, and then he looks in the mirror, and it's a man, and this guy this really messed up looking dude just assaults this guy, and it's not graphic, but you know what's happening, and it's pretty. I was like, just watch this opening scene, and if you don't want to watch the rest of the movie, that's fine, but just watch this. So it's about these college kids, and they're all drug addicts. There's like a group of them. They find these. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna tell you. It's all in their heads at the end, and I don't know how you feel about that. Whenever that's pointed out to me, now it bothers me. I don't like it either. You know, it's all a dream or it's an illusion. And this one, it was just all in their heads because they were doing drugs, and they were listening to these tapes of these serial killers talking, and I guess they all OD'd. And at the end, I even think they were already in like a hospital of some sort, because it's like the orderlies are trying to. One of them survived. The girl survived, and they're working on her boyfriend, and like they just can't resuscitate him, and they're always gone. And then I guess it's kind of like even like a Wizard of Oz ending, you know, where Dorothy wakes up and she's like, "You were there, and you were there, and you were doing drugs," and yeah, so. I guess that kind of just defeats the whole purpose of the movie. Let me know how you feel about those. But I guess I'll just say the cast. It has Joe Pilato and Vernon Wells in small roles. And Joe Pilato, and dude, he was so good in Day of the Dead, and he's good in this. He's like in it for like a minute. And Vernon Wells plays a psychiatrist. It's always cool to see. Have Rhodes and Wes in a movie together, but that's not really that good. Oh yeah, the opening credits. It has I don't know where the director got this from or if he made it, but the opening credits of this are also in the video for the Black Lips song called Drugs. Look up, just watch the Black Lips Drugs video. It's awesome. And the way it looks, I want to see a movie like this. Unfortunately, Someone Knocking at the Door doesn't look like that, but the opening is really good. It actually makes you think you're going to see a really good movie. And it's okay, but again, it just seems Chad Farron is hampered by budget, because there's some gruesome stuff in here, like some kills that would have been like really hardcore, but he just doesn't have the budget to show what he wanted to show. But he did put a lot of disturbing stuff on the screen. Yeah, I would give Someone's Knocking at the Door 3 out of 5. It's a good movie, but just that whole like fake out ending, like where none of this really happened, just kind of kills it. I don't know even why do people make movies like this where where it's all a dream or an illusion or a thought in someone's head. Other than that, yeah, I did like it up until then. A lot of nudity. Oh, yeah, all the characters are very unlikable. Man, yeah. So I guess don't even give this one a shot unless you. I don't know. Yeah, there's no reason to watch this, but I'm glad I watched it just to see all of his movies. 'Cause he has a lot of movies on Tubi. So with that over and done with, I got the new issue, the third issue of Film Trauma. Thanks, Lom, and Night of the Living Dead television. And he has a VHS mixtape that I'm gonna order as soon as I stop this video. Then he has a Film Trauma issue 3.1. This Halloween, he really doubled down and he did a Halloween issue. And Mom, if you're watching this, and Garth, my good buddy Garth says your zine is better than mine, which I would hold up for debate. I think my zine is pretty good. Definitely, you have a knack for like layouts, definitely. And the color cover and the glossy paper is awesome. So I don't know how much he's charging, but you could easily just email him or go to filmtrauma.com. Wow. I take all that back. His zine is the best. It is better than mine. Look at that. He did that. Man, I'm hideous. So I just got it today, actually, like within the last hour. So I haven't had time to go through it. But I got a letter from TZ. You read that. I mean, if you're not writing letters, write one. You don't even have to mail it. Just write a letter and then just give it to one of your friends at work or a relative or someone like that. That cute girl at Starbucks that you've been fawning over. Like, just write something down or write it on your computer and print it out on your printer. So let's see what old TZ has to say. Oh brother, where arty thou? Michael Patterson is now on the East Coast. He is one of us now. One of us. Google gobble. Google gobble. I've already tried talking him into being the rap kings of the East Side with me. I think I'm gonna convince him to collaborate with me on this project. Anyway, here's the zine my friend passed on to me. Seems like something you should own, so here you go. He opened stating he was in Portugal for a stay and mentioned a cop complimenting his Bathory shirt. I had a pig say nice shirt to me in 2012 when I had my Evil Dead shirt on. I kind of wanted to burn it when I got home. I saw the pizza delivery guy wearing a Possessed shirt the other day, which is bizarre in these parts. How bizarre? I'm still trimming the lizard. We'll get to you soon, Todd. And TZ, I emailed you last night. I gotta write you back. But here's the zine he sent. It's called Hogwash. Dude, it looks pretty good. I just pulled this out of the mailbox when I got home like 20 minutes ago. So yeah, I'll put the contacts for Film Trauma and always TZ's address. You gotta write TZ. And I'm listening to Breathalyzer. Breathalyzer is just, I don't know how many times I've said this before, but Breathalyzer started as a joke band, but they've really like turned into an awesome metal band. I kind of put them like in the Napalm Death, Bolt Thrower, and Tomb. Like they're just as good as they are, but just different, which is what's so good about them, that they're just so different than anything else. And they're not the most brutal, they're not the most heavy, they're not the most innovative, they're not the most technical, they don't have the greatest vocals, and they don't have the greatest sound, but they're just so awesome still in their own right. So, you know, it's the day before Halloween. I'm gonna try to bust out another video. I wanna go get a pizza. Garth gave me some pasta. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to go get that pizza and I'll show it to you before. If I can do another video, I'll show it to you. So it's all a bunch of hogwash.